Sports fans, welcome in. Today I wanted to show you how in College Football 26 to basically run defense. I mean, if you're playing Road to Glory, if you're playing online, if you're playing head-to-head, if you're playing cut, if you're playing Dynasty, if you're playing literally anything. My goal here, I need to flip sides. I just did an offensive thing, like 3 videos. What I wanted to focus about in this video specifically is how to run like your zones, how to run like your flats, how to do like all like that stuff in this game. And basically what you do when you get to this screen, on your Xbox controller, it's the right stick, and on PlayStation, whatever the right stick's called, probably right stick. They have new things now. Quarterback matchups that you can do by overall speed, height, route running, depth chart. I usually like to do it by speed in Ultimate Team, but that's when I was like sweaty. I'll keep it balanced for now. All this stuff like is based on how your opponent is playing, like option read, option pitch, RPO strip ball, tackling. This is the important stuff. This is the stuff as a Madden player. This has been in the game for 4 or 5 years now, and I still have never touched this stuff because I felt like it was always always tough to like gauge what my opponent was doing. But pretty much flats, curl flats, and hooks, you can decide how far back you want them to go. And right now, 30 yards is the maximum. I think that's what it usually is, and 0 yards is the minimum. So what I'm gonna do here to show you guys is if they're running flat routes, I want them to play those 0 yards deep. So if I have my guy running a zone drop flat, I'm gonna have him being at like 0. All right, and then curl flats, I'm gonna have him run that about 15. Usually, I think it's about 10 yards, but just keep guy behind him. Hooks, same thing. I'm actually gonna do 10 just to show the difference. Safety depth. I think this is new. This was not in last year. Okay, so yeah, this is new. This is different. This is how far back your safeties want to run, which is really good. So if you're in goal line situation, you can keep your safeties within 5 yards of the line, and same with the width, which is if they're going to be spread, if they're going to be tight or not. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put everything up close to show like what it would be if we were running goal line. So I'm actually going to turn the zones off for now. So this is in the case where they are running something at like the 1 yard line. And you'll see how tight this defense looks. Yeah, everybody is within like 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. As you can see, everybody lined up here over the middle. And this is great for goal line. Now, the reason why they're not going to run a play is because I'm moving my player around. Another thing I want to show, and this is important because they changed it in this year's game. You can change everything still normally. The thing is now, they changed where QB contain is. Usually it was muscle memory to hit right bumper to do QB contain, and now it is right bumper for QB contain. So if you do right bumper, it's show blitz, which means everybody comes down. So you're basically like pressing your entire line. Everything gets pressed if you do that, and that's basically going to allow you to get burnt. So let's try this play out. We're on freshman, so nothing should be that hard. But everything is tight right now, so if they run anything over the top, it could probably get open and cook. Oh my goodness. Oh, forced a fumble on the first play. That's what I'm talking about. Could we run that back just for fun? The one thing to note about the game is that it's playing really slow right now. If you're in cut, that's something that has been noted by the community. And like me, number 96 should not outrun number 0. But that honestly doesn't feel that bad in practice to me. This is, again, like a really tight lineup, and I don't really want to deal with that. And so I'm going to go ahead and choose new play. Just like get that stuff all evened out. And this is all like the adjustments. Now auto subs is maybe something I should go over in a different game. But right now I'm going to put all this stuff on default. Now maybe if they were running something like Hail Mary, I'd want my safety depth to be 32 yards off the line of scrimmage. And I'd probably want them to play, spread them out a little bit. And then maybe play the boundary. Because at this point in the game, they're probably trying to hit the sidelines, trying to get out of bounds to maybe kick a field goal. So I want to go to run prevent defense just to show you guys what it would be like here. And as you can see, the safeties are all the way back inside the goal line right now. So obviously they're probably going to come out and run the ball here, which means it's not going to matter. But who's Gaffney? It's got to be like Peter Gaffney, the guy, the Bill Belichick guy. I don't think there's anybody on Ohio State named Gaffney. And if there is, then I'm just completely wrong. Oh, a little trick play out here, huh? And they end up getting 1 yard because the guy comes down and makes a tackle. That's pretty much how you run your drop zones and how to do it in different situations. I'm going to go and just explain one more time, just like different situations on when you'd want to do this. All this stuff, again, is totally situational on how your opponents are playing, or like awareness of the game. So like if they're within the goal line, if they're within 5 yards out, you might want to bring your safeties in, right? You might want to put them tight, 5 yards off the line. Now close, 8 yards off the line is probably a good, like if your guy's running the ball a lot and maybe only throwing short passes, which is kind of how I play, you'd probably want your safeties to be close and maybe have them. I'd probably say default because I do kind of throw the ball to the boundary a lot. And this is probably what we'd want to run against me. Something like 15 yards, 15 yards, zone drops 5 yards, just something that can get out there for the corner routes. And I don't have the meta on like what's going on. This is all just random plays, but basically this is keep everything in front of you defense except for a flat route. A corner route on this play would probably cook. So let's see if that happens on this play. But I stay still. They're going to run this play, and safety or cornerback breaks it up there. This is the only way you can have your guy. Let's see a soft squat here. That might cover corner route. Cloud flat, that will not. That might cover corner route. Hard flat is all ran the same because I put them all at the same distance. But outside quarter, that will not cover corner route. A lot of people love to run their corner routes. To make that process more clear, it looks like you can only, oh, this is one curl flat. This is a deep curl flat. So this is keep everything in front of you type of defense. Probably want to put that a little bit closer. With that being said, that is pretty much how you run your defense in this game, how you try to run different, ooh, nice spin move, how you try to run different like zone drops on where you want your guys to be, different like ways that you can get your players to play. It's all situational. It's all depending on what your opponent's going to do. And I recommend if you're on College Football 26 for the first time or if you're new to sports games, hop into practice just for a little bit, play around like I'm doing right now. I'm starting my 10-hour free trial right now trying to do this just because I want to like know the different things that I can do in the game. Because I think what they're doing is fantastic and I love having more options. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know how this could be better. Let me know if this helped you. This was a video that I wanted to make last year but never got into. So here we are in College Football 26 on the grind to get monetized by College Football 27. So with that being said, sports fans, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Go Bucks, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.